How much you think the cosmetic sector impacts on the environment? On average, each person, like me and you, uses 10 cosmetics a day. Each year, this sector produces 120 billion units of soaps, creams, shampoos, and personal care products, most of which are packed in plastic. This packaging, once the product is purchased, have an average life of 1 month and then become waste. Today, only 9% of the plastic produced is recycled, and according to experts, by 2050, more than 12,000 metric tons of plastic will end up in the sea due to poor waste management. These issues should concern all of us, but are the new generation who demonstrate to be more sensitive to climate change. In recent years, protests for a more sustainable world have risen more and more, involving 7.6 million of students in 2,500 cities around the world. It is thanks to this new awareness that the green cosmetics sector has recently increased to represent 15% of the entire sector, invoicing in Italy 1.6 billion euros in the last year. So what can be the solution for a more sustainable cosmetics sector? If we go back in time, when creams or conditioner were not present in our homes, people used to treat their bodies with natural products. In some countries, such as Africa, this still happens very often. Coconut oil, mango, avocado, or shea butter are completely natural products that have always been used as an all-in-one cosmetic, thanks to their countless properties. Worldwide, interest in this natural product is growing, and for this reason we have decided to focus on it. Shea butter, a natural cosmetic with numerous benefits for the skin, is produced in an area of northern Africa called the Shea Belt. It have always been women who deal with the artisan production, following traditional method from the collection of walnuts to their processing to the sale of the finished product. Unfortunately, in Africa the sale of this product is unprofitable due to strong competition and low prices, while in the rest of the world shea butter costs $200 per kilo, and its market will reach $2.9 billion in the next 5 years. For this reason, we have created Shea Matters, a project that aims to create a commercial bridge between Africa and Italy that allows the introduction of natural products in a more profitable market.
First, we got in touch with Nazara, a shea butter producer who lives in poverty in a village called Kumbungu in Ghana. Nazara runs a cooperative of butter-producing women and also works as a teacher in the village school. These women produce Shea Matters butter by hand, ensuring a natural and high-quality product. From Ghana, the butter is shipped to Italy, where it is packaged, resold, and part of the proceeds are reinvested to improve the quality of life of the village. But what has been done concretely in the last year? After having found in March 2021 our main partner Ecomercato, one of the largest fair trade cooperatives in Italy, we focused on product development. In December, we bought the first 200 kilos of butter from the cooperative at a fair price for the workers. The regular purchases we will make will allow us to guarantee a more stable salary for those women who previously lived on occasional orders. In the meantime, our team has been involved in the design of the butter pack, which follows our values of social and environmental sustainability. Our packaging consists of a fully recyclable glass and aluminum jar and a paper box made from food waste. This box is also structured to avoid the use of glue in assembly. Once it arrived in Italy in January, the butter was analyzed by Aura, a B Corp made up of women who deal with cosmetic analysis, and subsequently packaged by Il Gabbiano, a social cooperative which deals with giving work to disabled people. Once we got the final product, we decided to explore the market following different paths. To better analyze the physical channels, we collaborated with our main partner Ecomercato. Thanks to their network of shops, we brought our product to the shelves all over Italy for the first time, selling more than 1,000 jars. This commercial experiment has shown us that our product is in great demand and appreciated by customers in the fair trade sector. However, the hypothesized priority sales channel is online. This is because we would like to reach as an ideal target young people interested in the green cosmetics market, which are increasingly buying through digital platforms. For this reason, we launched in March a reward crowdfunding on Epla. This event was supported by the sponsorship provided by some influencers and content creators dealing with natural cosmetics. In this way, we have reached hundreds of people and created awareness on the project. Through the reward, we sold 80 jars and tested our logistic chain by shipping the packages to final customers. This experiment was only a first step in promoting our product, and it will end with the opening of our definitive e-commerce by 2023, which will guarantee higher margins. Based on the data obtained from the market research carried out in these 6 months, we can affirm that during this year, while waiting for the opening of the e-commerce, we will be able to sell about 700 pieces, with an estimated profit of about 2,100 euros.
Of course, we're not going to stop. At Shea Matters, we want to create an entire line of sustainable cosmetics that have shea butter as the main ingredient. A broader product portfolio will allow us to grow our business and to buy more butter by increasing the salaries of the workers and creating new jobs in Ghana. Meanwhile, our team has also studied the production process of shea butter in the Ghanaian territory, becoming aware of the large amount of waste that is produced. We are therefore developing 2 new methods to transform waste in resources for the village. We are developing a fertilizer whose main component is biochar, obtained from the pyrolysis of seashells, a sustainable process that does not emit CO2. This product is very useful to make the soil more fertile and also to absorb heavy metals and impurities. This fertilizer will be produced directly by the Nassara cooperative, which could sell it in the area by increasing its product portfolio. We are also studying a biogas system for the village, starting from the waste. Biogas is a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels and it is easy to produce. This will allow the village to switch to more sustainable energy sources and reduces CO2 emissions. To do all this, we got in touch with the Enactus CKT Youth team in Ghana, who is working on a similar project to ours called Shea. Working with them will give us the opportunity to have help on the Ghanaian territory and to create a greater impact. So, speaking about impacts, we came in contact with a wholesaler, and by June we will be able to reinvest our first profits in the purchase of school supplies for the children of the village. By 2023, we will also be able to purchase an electric grinder to make butter production less tedious. Meanwhile, our team is also working on a project for the microenergy grid for the village powered by solar panels, a reforestation plan for shea trees, and a renovation plan for water wells. What we have told you so far is not enough to present our mission. Our project is about the women workers and all the people living in Kumbungu, the importance of a human approach to business and the fight for plastic pollution. We don't have to forget our self-care due to climate anxiety. We can change our behavior gently generation next to generation and be in harmony with our planet. This is our project. We believe in Shea Matters because she matters.
First of all, why the oysters? The oceans are the Earth's lungs, and oysters help them breathe. How does this work? Oysters filter the water, helping the deacidification of the seas. This will help the other species of the ecosystem. From literature, it is known that 1 square kilometer with 50 living oysters per square meter will remove 4 tons of nitrogen and 40 tons of carbon from the waters annually. It is also known that the seabeds and reefs are dying in the world because of climate changes, putting their ecosystems in danger. Our aim is to enhance the favorable conditions of the ecosystems, creating reefs of oyster shells. This will help the little oyster to survive, and they will be the home also for the other species. We will collect the oyster shells from restaurants and companies, removing them from the common waste disposal and giving them a second life. In fact, even if the shells are collected as organic materials, they can still be dangerous for the environment, and they can't be as useful as in our project.
For our business model, we would like to take inspiration from those of other startups that realize projects for the environment, such as Tridium and 3Bs. So the idea is to give people and companies the opportunity to adopt a part of our project with small donations and then to inform them with periodical feedback about the benefits and the result obtained. Our main costs are instead related to the collection, storage and treatment of oysters. We have also identified which are the key activities of our project and the key partners that can help us realize them. We entered in contact with multiple entities and we conducted a survey to understand people's interest in the marine ecosystem and our project. From the results, we understood that in Italy there's not much awareness of these issues, but there's the will to invest in projects like ours. Next, we got in touch with associations to solve problems such as identifying the optimal deposit site, and we started a mentorship program with Step Green Tech. We also contacted professors and biologists who can help us in the specifics of the project, like the treatment of the shells and how to put them into an optimal deposit site. Now, we are focusing on contacting other people in this field, but also the local stakeholders with whom we are interested to work with, and finishing defining our business model and brand identity. Our expectation is to start collecting oyster shells in autumn to be able to start a pilot project in the start of 2023. Well, this is Oyster2Life. Everyone deserves a second chance. Second life for oysters, Oyster2Life.
We are students committed to making a sustainable growth of our planet. We are Enactus Polimi.